What do you do, baby? It's your boy Zachy Nose back on the banger, baby. And to what we got today is we got the top 5 most unique names yet comp builds in 2K22 current gen. And so this first build starting off is it's gonna be a great defending build if you're looking to play some on-ball defense, but you're definitely gonna need some type of playmaker in your team who can handle the ball because I'm gonna be honest, quite frankly, this is not what this build is good at. This is gonna be one more they're gonna sit in the corner with, uh, and you're gonna have like a more of a playmaking, some of an ISO player you're running with, particularly for like threes. So you're gonna go ahead and put this close shot at 64, put the driving layup at 77. Go ahead and put that at 77, max it out. You're also gonna go ahead and max out this 73 driving dunk. Also, you're going to go ahead and max out all of your shooting stats. Everything for here is going to be maxed out. And the thing is, you're only going to put it on passing. You're not going to touch ball handling, like I said. You're not going to be able to be, a dribbler with this. This is when you're going to sit in the corner with and be able to play some amazing defense. Well, you're letting your other build ISO and probably a big who's playing a pick and roll with them. So this is what this build's going to be great at right here. And to be honest, this can have some terrific defense and some amazing shooting, because shooting is super easy in this game this year. So I'm going to go ahead and make him 6'4". Minimum weight, of course, everyone knows that, and max wingspan, because you got to have those orangutan arms. So you can go in there and play that lock defense. And what you got yourself with this build is a two-way pass-first guard. This is a great build. You can go out there, and you're not going to have everyone else with this name. It's not going to be the glass cleaning lockdown that everyone else is out there with, or the playmaking shot creator. Great build with the two-way pass-first guard. All right, we're back with the second build right here. This is going to be a point guard build. This is going to be a great build. You're going to be a primarily ball handler on your team. Definitely going to be one that you probably, again, not going to be a twos player. Definitely, you're going to be one of playing threes with this. It's a pretty good build, though. You're going to put it on, you're going to max the close shot. Make sure it's 73 on the driving layup. If you put it higher than that, you're going to get a different build. You're going to put this on 28. You're going to go ahead and max the mid-range out. You're going to put the three-point shot to 64. And like I said, this year is pretty easy to shoot. So you can still shoot with the 64. But then again, it's just not like, somewhere you're going to be out there ISOing and things like that. Definitely a team build right here. So you're going to go ahead and put the pack accuracy on 7 or 7D. And you're going to go ahead and max out ball handling out. All right. You're going to go ahead and put the interior defense on 36. Just because that's what was left over. You're going to put max out all of this. Perimeter defending, lateral quickness. Max out the steal. Max out your block. Max out your defensive rebound, and then put the rest on offensive rebound. All right, you can put any body shape. I'm going to go and build just because I'm a big body. You know what I'm saying? Put it on 6'4". If you want to, you can switch it to the metric system, and you can get a little boost on there. If you put it on 1.95 meters, it's the same as 6'4". If you switch it back over, but your thing that you're supposed to be like 6'4" and 3/4 inch if you actually use the metric versus the imperial system. We're gonna go ahead and max out that wingspan, and that's gonna give you your stat. So again, you got some really nice ball handling right there. So you can definitely play, make, and create with this. You're definitely gonna be able to finish if you can dribble. You can shoot mid range. You can shoot 3-point if you can shoot. And look at that defense. The defense is really nice, and you got these long orangutan arms, so you can definitely do some damage with this build. And again, you have so many options for the takeover. You got playmaking, shot creator, slasher, lockdown defender. But of course, if you're gonna really play this build right, you gotta go ahead and get the playmaker takeover. And with this build, you just make yourself an offensive initiator. Again, a really great build right here. Not too many people are gonna get out there with this name on their build. A lot of people when they make it with this pie chart, they'll end up with the slashing playmaker or something like that. But with this build, you're not, and it's still a great comp build. You can go out there and still good dubs with. All right, and we're back with this. All right, guys, we're back with our third build right here. This is going to be a center build. This is going to be a really great build right here. And this one, is going to be a popper build. So you're going to go with a full shooting pie chart right there. I went ahead and went with the agility, half strength, just because you don't want to get too bodied, out there. So you definitely want to get some of that strength in there, because you will get bodied in this build regardless. But at least with this, it won't be too bad. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and max out this close shot, max out the post hook, and then we're gonna go ahead and definitely max out everything with the shooting. It's gonna be an absolute marksman from deep. So definitely if you get a switch on you get a smaller dude on you, you'll still be able to body the smaller dude with the size and strength. You can post hook. Post hooks are definitely still cheese in this game. So you can still get the post hook. Perimeter defense, definitely going to max that out. Didn't hit interior defense at all, just because you don't want to mess up that and switch the build name up. Going to put on steal, max out the offensive rebound, and also max out the defensive rebound. And we have one left over, so I probably did something wrong, but we're going to go ahead and put it on. We'll put the hoe on defensive rebound. It shouldn't impact anything right there. We're going to put build, put it on 610. All right, it's a popper, so you don't need crazy, really anything on that. We're going to put it on 200 pounds with this one, which is the minimum. I don't know why I was doing all that. They're going to have max out the wingspan, 92 wingspan. So you still got the 80 defensive rebounding, 79 block. So that's still great stats there. You get the 83-point shot, 81 mid-range. So you can still definitely shoot amazing with this build. 82 post hook and 85, close shot. So definitely you get the switch. You get a smaller dude on you. You're still going to need to body him. And you're going to go ahead. You have post scorer, spot up shooter. Of course, with this build, you're definitely going to shoot spot up shooter. This is going to be a popper build. Not really going to be using post scorer too much at all. And with this build, you have just made yourself an offense, an oriented 5 right there. And again, great build right there. Not so many people out there rocking the offensive oriented 5 out there in the park. So you're definitely going to be unique out there, but this is still going to be a very comp build. All right, guys, we're back with the fourth build. This is going to be one of the best builds out of all of these, in my opinion. 100% a comp build. You're going to go ahead and go with the defensive and the shooting build, but mainly defensive. That pie chart is the one you're going to go ahead and choose. You're going to go ahead and go with the max agility. Max speed, what am I saying? Then you're going to go ahead and with the close shot, you're going to go ahead and max this one out. I'm tripping. You're not going to max one out at all. You're going to go ahead and put it on 67, which is maxing out the driving layup, maxing out the dunk. You're going to go ahead and max out the mid-range, max out the three-point. You're going to put 80 on free throw. And you're going to put 74 on the post fade. You're going to max out both your pass accuracy and your ball handle. And then going to go ahead and max out all of your defensive stats right here. So this is going to be 100% an amazing build. This is 100% locking people up, putting people in clamps. You're going to be able to primarily guard all of the top playmakers, shot creators, all the slashing playmakers, all those different type of builds out there. You're going to be able to guard them with this one. And this is give out 113, 1, and 23. So that's a great build as far as the 3 and D build right there. I'm gonna go ahead. I always choose build just because, you know, I'm no slight dude out here, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead with the 6'5" minimum weight. So you can go ahead and get the top speed, max out that wingspan, and look at that right there. Look at those defensive stats. 89 perimeter defense, 89 lateral quickness, 95 steal. 95 steal with this game. And you had that orangutan arms right there. You're definitely getting like 2-3 steals a game as long as you know how to steal correctly and play good defense. And you can shoot. You got 74 3-pointer. You can handle the ball a little bit, so it's not as like bad as the other builds where you can't touch the ball at all and dribble. This one you can still dribble a little bit. 74 driving layup and 72 dunk, so you can still dunk the ball with this one. And you have those orangutan arms. And with this build, you have playmaking or lockdown defender, take over to choose. But of course, you're going to go ahead and choose that lock with this build and make this build a fucking cheesy build. And what we've got here is we got a perimeter lockdown. A really great build. It's not the most unique one, but it's definitely still unique. You're not finna go out there and be the one that's called Lockdown Defender or any other of those builds. Perimeter Lockdown, unique, and hella comp right here. Alright, we got the last and final build, but this also is an absolutely amazing comp build. Very similar to some of the other ones we have, but it's a different name, and it's also still different type of play style. So there's going to be, you know, a shooting guard right here. You're going to go with the half and half shooting and defending. Of course, everyone, you're going to go max agility. And with this one right here, you're going to go ahead and max out. You're going to max out the driving layup. You're going to max out the driving dunk. You're going to put the close shot on 64. You're going to max out all of your mid-range. Max out all of your 3-point. As a matter of fact, you're going to max out all of your shooting. You're going to go ahead and get all the shooting badges you can get with this build, which is going to be 20. You're going to go ahead and max out the pack accuracy. And this one, another one you're probably going to sit in the corner with because you're not going to touch the ball handle at all. We're going to leave that right there. You can pass, you can defend with this build, but you're not going to be able to really dribble. So again, a threes build where you're going to have a, you know, guard. You can dribble the ball, you know, one of those playmaking shot creators or something like that. And you're going to go ahead and max out all of your defensive stats. Max out everything right here. Once you got everything maxed out, you're going to end up with 1 finishing badge, 20 shooting, 1 playmaking, and 22 defensive and rebounding badges. Not bad. 86 speed, which is hella good. 85 acceleration. And so that's pretty good. And we're going to improve upon those stats real quick, too. Of course, you already go with build because, you know what I'm saying, ain't no slight-ass nigga, bro. You're going to go with the 6'4" height, minimum weight. To increase that speed even more. Max on that wingspan. And look at the stats. Again, pretty similar to some of the other builds, but again, the name's going to be different. Play style is a little bit different. So you're going to have the 77 driving layup, 75 driving dunk. Great shooting. So you're definitely going to be shooting lights out. Even if you're in the corner with that corner specialist catch and shoot, you're greening every single time. You got amazing defense right there. So you're definitely going to be able to play on ball with basically any 1 or 2. So you're definitely going to be able to play defense. You got to choose between lock or playmaking. In my opinion, you always go with lock over the playmaking. This is a lock build, not a playmaking build. So once you hit the lock build, you're going to go ahead and build yourself a 2-way pass first guard. A hella good build. Doesn't even have any playmaking pie chart in there, but for some reason you end up with the pass first guard. Still a hella amazing. You might even throw people off with how good you can shoot just because there's nothing that hindering at shooting in this build. But it's hella good. You definitely want to make sure you go ahead and try this build out. Definitely one of my favorites. This one, the perimeter lockdown, and the offensive oriented 5 are definitely the 3 of my favorites out of all of these I made. I don't really know about comparing this to Fred VanVleet, but Klay Thompson is a pretty good comparison with this one. But definitely like, subscribe. Let me know if you want more of these. I'm definitely going to be dropping more 2K current gen and next gen content. I'm going to see y'all. Deuces.